All right, this is it. The last 5 boxes of the 2011 championship, and Danielle Mansur is set to lead us off. Danielle's got a little work to do as she's down 28 pins to Colleen Dumas. Make it 30. Colleen filling her spare at the half with a 2. She's at 68. So Danielle's going to need at least 3 big marks here to try to make up some ground on Colleen. Colleen was really spectacular that first half, rolling a strike and 2 spares. Danielle will start with a 9 as well as Colleen. It's 77 to 47. This is the final 5 boxes to determine our championship team for the season. They'll be rewarded with a $50 trophy that was donated by our anonymous Red Sox sponsor. That's what we call them. Hey, there's a spare for Danielle. Maybe that'll be enough to get her going. A strike on it would be huge. Colleen looking for an out. She's going to take the 2. That's the smart move. She takes a nice 9. She's at 86. It's a big ball for Mansur. She just wants to give her partner, Jonathan Boudreau, a chance. She's going to be on the quarter pin. She's only going to fill with 3. Colleen Dumas with the spread eagle.
A lot of spread eagles in lane 3, Steve.
And there goes the right side. Danielle waiting for the wood to settle down. She has the triangle on the left side. To convert for a 10, she'll take 8. Colleen with 7. Colleen at 93. And Danielle's at 68. So Danielle took a few pins off. She'd like another mark or 2 here. As we said earlier in the show, both ladies are past champions. We've had Colleen and Danielle on our show many times in the past. There's a big spare for Danielle. She's not giving up.
You sense a comeback starting?
You said we figured it'd be close by the end. Little by little.
You can't give an inch with that team if you want to beat them.
Colleen's going to settle for 8. She's at 101 with a box remaining. Lane 4 seems to be the hot lane today, Dan.
It does seem a little better than 3. We've just seen more crazy-looking bad leaves on 3.
She hung on to that one just a hair. Didn't quite lay it out there the way she wanted. She's only going to fill with 3. Looking for another spare, though. A great try. Let's see how Colleen's going to play this shot.
Is the wood close enough to bounce the ball off the wood into the pin, or vice versa?
That's what she's trying to do, Dan.
And
wow,
she did.
What a great shot, Dan.
Pretty shot.
Danielle's going to finish with an 8. And with that 8, she's going to go with 89 for Danielle Mansur.
Whoops.
Oh, Colleen let that one get away. Let's hope that doesn't cost her team.
Hit it off her foot a little bit on that one.
But she still settles for a solid 111 game.
So 22 plus 7 is the lead. 29 pins, I think, right?
That would be correct.
22 plus 7, 29 pins.
Danielle was able to pick up a few pins. Boudreau wants a mark, and that's what he wanted. He wanted to get out of the gate quick. Like to get that lead down to a 1 or a 2 mark difference.
Anthony is such a good bowler, but it's hard to say that you can be in a tough position with a 29 pin lead, but you can be. Your opponent throws a strike at you right away, and you know who he is.
Well, just like Anthony could throw 3, 4, and 5 marks, Jonathan's just as capable. It's going to be a 9 for Anthony. He's at 71 after 6 frames completed. Boudreau, 65, working on the strike.
28 minus 2 balls. Oh man, his third fill.
His third spread eagle.
All on fills.
This time he has the 8-pin with it. He's got a bonus pin in the back. But he's got another ball to fill. He's going to try to make the shot. That was this. He's going to fill with 6. It's at 71. The boys are all tied up. Look at this. Look at this. That was kind of a crazy spare, Dan.
It was. I don't think it was quite where he wanted to play it, but he'll take the results.
Jonathan with 7. It's a tough box for Jonathan. He's going to have to mark out now. He's going to have to run the sheet. This is where he got hot the last string in the semifinal match.
Boom. Nice ball.
It's a spare leave. He's got some wood that should help him. It's a big ball for Delmonico.
Just barely missed the head pin.
He's going to leave the 4 horseman left side with the 9-pin in the back. Not an easy shot. He'll try to run them down, and it's not going to happen. Looking for an out here. Boudreau got the spare that he was looking for. He really needed that. He's going to need 2 more. That's the shot Delmonico wanted the last ball. 7-pin don't want to fall. He's going to take 9. He's at 95. We're in the final 2 frames. The match is still in the 20s. Minus this fill. No spread eagle, but another 3-in-1 cut shot. He's going to try to send that 2-pin over into the, I believe that's the 6.
John got it. He got it.
He's still alive.
Staying
on
alive.
The outside, off the wall.
I knew he had that one.
It's a great shot. Look at, no, Delmonico trying to cut the 5 into the 7.
And it's debatable whether he was really trying to cut it or if he was just trying to pin, because pinning is just as important here.
It's a 9 box. It's coming down to the final box. No matter how you look at it, it comes down to this box.
Yeah, it's 22 minus a ball. Unless Anthony throws like a 7 or less, Jonathan may have to double. You don't want to rely on your opponent throwing a 7 or less, although any crazy things can happen.
He needs a strike. It was just a hair heavy. I don't think 7's going to be enough. It's going to come up a little short, I think.
That wraps it up right there.
Delmonico with a big 9. Another spare for Jonathan. He ran the sheet. 4 out of 5 marks, but the strike with the 6-fill 7 box is going to...
That's why I said it comes down to
the partners, hurt him a little
really. Colleen giving her partner the big
It's
lead.
a big 10 and a 114 for Delmonico. A 2-game total of 225 for Dumas and Delmonico. Boudreau filling the spare.
He can get up to 220 with a dime on it.
Something Colleen knows again. Colleen was very surprised last week when she won. I don't think she realized she won again. A 7-fill for Boudreau and a 128.
That's a great
total. To go with Danielle Mansur's 89 and a 217 total. An 8-pin difference in the match. And our 2011 champions will be Colleen Dumas and Anthony Delmonico. So a great job by our bowlers today. We're going to go to break and we're going to come back with the final portion of our show. A very exciting match that went down to the end. So don't go away, folks.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate America?
Based on what?
Just a scale of 1 to 10. Awesomeness.
7.
Well, generally the scores are what I'm looking for, but the people here are fantastic. Fantastic is what they are. See, Canada provides us such good food and such good people, smiles all around. We cannot get away from good, shining teeth.
We got 5 games left. You guys are going to have to dig down deep because by the end of this, you're going to be drained down to nothing.
It was the last event of the day at the Atlantic Coast Invitational, but John Boudreau showed he wasn't drained down to nothing, and neither did Kylie Josefiak. As the older kids showed they had a lot in the tank, we heard a reason for the big scores.
They're nice. I like the flat gutters. They're excellent. Pin action. Just rolls around. It's perfect.
We saw plenty of nice shots and nice attempts too. And as the day began to wind down, we asked the kids to reflect on their day and the trip.
Good, above average for all my games except one.
Love it. I want to live here.
Why do you love it so much?
Because I like the mooses.
The kids kept rolling, and kids and adults kept telling us how great a time they had.
This tournament is simply amazing. It's worth everything and then some to come from Massachusetts for that 14-hour trip to get such international competition. Unbelievable.
And there'd be no better way to wrap this In the Gutter up than with a record-breaking performance.
Excellent. 1284 for the 10 strings. 1284. If your partner throws marks, feed after him and throw marks.
Keeping the pace.
Yeah.
Good pace.
Hit the head pin. Hit the head pin, even though you don't have to.
Never got that before, 605.
It was the 2 strings I didn't bowl well. He bowled well. He was throwing marks when I
Marking
wasn't.
it up left and right.
And then the last string he was throwing marks, I was throwing marks. We were feeding off each other the last string.
Yeah.
Henry and John's sensational performance capped off what all agreed was a sensational weekend. Well, save one last detail.
We woke up this morning, and it's a horrible ending final day to our trip to Canada as we found out that our door to our room had been viciously vandalized over the course of the night.